I wish they would let me next door so I can spit in your face.
You know I would absolutely kill you if you ever did something like that,
You
right?
could never kill me.
Oh, I bet you I could.
Then you should try, John. You really should try, John.
No, I would literally kill you if you spit in my face.
Yeah, let's try that, John.
Literally kill you.
Let's try that, John.
I'm not saying I would fight you. I said I would kill you.
John, do you think? John, do you think I'm just gonna sit there and let you kill me, John? I mean, really?
John Bones Jones was arrested and charged with a DWI early Saturday morning. Binghamton police received reports of a car crashed into the corner of Grand Boulevard and Helen Street around 5 a.m. Saturday morning. Police told Action News that John Jones was on the scene and it was his 2012 Bentley that had crashed into a telephone pole at the corner. Through the investigation, it was determined that John was driving the vehicle. He was arrested and charged with a DWI. Jones was released on an appearance ticket to his family. Police will not confirm whether or not Jones was alone in the vehicle or if there were any injuries.
John Jones was tested out of competition on December 4th. When he was tested, he tested positive for cocaine.
Just a few hours ago, a world-famous UFC fighter turned himself into Albuquerque police. Investigators say John Bones Jones hit a pregnant woman's car, then ran off. Action 7 News reporter Laura Terrain was there as Jones left jail tonight.
He's a champion UFC fighter. Now John Bones Jones will be fighting felony charges for leaving the scene of a hit-and-run accident. John, do you have anything to say? Jones did not say a word as he left Metropolitan Detention Center Monday night. Albuquerque police say on Sunday, Jones ran a red light at Wantabo and Southern, slamming into a pregnant woman's car, breaking her arm. Investigators say Jones then ran away, leaving behind his damaged rental car with Jones's sports memorabilia inside. The pro fighter turned himself into police one day later. Jones's attorney told Action 7 News his client is in good spirits and he's thinking about his next competition, a highly publicized fight less than a month from now.
The UFC organization was notified tonight that the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency has informed John Jones of a potential anti-doping policy violation stemming from an out-of-competition sample collection on June 16th, 2016. USADA, the independent administrator of the UFC anti-doping policy, will handle results management and appropriate adjudication of this case. It is important to note that under the UFC anti-doping policy, there's a full, fair, legal review process that is afforded to all athletes before any sanctions are imposed. However, because Jones was scheduled to compete against Daniel Cormier this coming Saturday, July 9th in Las Vegas, there is insufficient time for a full review before the scheduled bout, and therefore the fight has been removed from the fight card.
Good afternoon. Albuquerque's John Bones Jones is out of the UFC until July 2017. Today, the United States Anti-Doping Agency announced his punishment as new documents show Jones claims he failed his drug test because of a male enhancement pill. Here's News 13's Aaron Drawhorn.
Kim, it is a small pill he put into his body here in Albuquerque that's caused a big uproar worldwide, and John Bones Jones is now out of the octagon. According to today's ruling by the United States Anti-Doping Agency, Jones tested positive for 2 banned substances back in June. That meant his rematch with fighter Daniel Cormier at UFC 200 was put on hold. The US ADA got involved and they investigated. Jones says he thought he was taking the male enhancement pill known as Cialis. He says he was given one by an MMA fighter he was training with here in Albuquerque in about mid-June or so. Turns out the pill was a tadalafil tablet bought from the All-American Peptide website. That's a company that makes workout supplements. Here's why that's a big problem. That pill contains 2 banned substances which help boost testosterone, also conceal steroid use. Back in July, an emotional Jones denied any wrongdoing.
Whatever it is, I can't even pronounce it. I've never even heard of it.
While he's getting a tough suspension, at the same time, the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency noted today Jones is not a drug cheat, calling his actions imprudent, also noting He has not only lost a year of his career, but an estimated $9 million. The agency says this should serve as a warning for others in the UFC. It's an athlete's job to know what he's putting in his body. Kim?
Is he still the UFC's interim light heavyweight champion?
No. Doesn't make sense.
That's UFC President Dana White announcing he was stripping John Bones Jones of his light heavyweight title for the second time in 2 years. This comes just a day after the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency suspended Jones for 1 year for failing the drug test back in June. Now Jones is widely regarded as one of the best pound-for-pound UFC fighters of all time, but also one of the most troubled. At 23 years old, Jones became the youngest champion in UFC history, though stripped of his title in 2015 following the hit-and-run charge. White expressed his frustration with Jones on 5 Rounds Radio.
John Jones has blown it in every way, shape, and form. A guy with that much talent could blow it. The greatest talent ever and the biggest screw-up ever.
Bones Jones has taken a plea in a battery case stemming from an incident at an Albuquerque strip club. The DA's office says problems in the case led to a pretty sweet deal. News 13's Brittany Bate is here in the Newsplex with more.
Kim, a surprising day in court as the reigning UFC light heavyweight champion John Bones Jones pleaded no contest to a lesser disorderly conduct charge for what he did to a TD Show Club cocktail waitress.
Mr. Jones, do you knowingly and voluntarily enter into this plea and give up the rights we just talked about?
Yes, sir.
The only phrase Jones said in court today during his 10-minute hearing was, "Yes, sir." The original battery charge against him was filed in April after a cocktail waitress at TD's East told officers Jones slapped her inappropriately, put her in a chokehold, and kissed her neck when he pulled her down to sit on his lap. That very night, lapel video shows officers interviewing her at her apartment. She became nervous when they said Jones could be charged with battery.
Do you feel like they're trying to protect him due to him being a celebrity?
Everyone's protecting John Jones because he's a celebrity.
Today, the DA's office tells us that woman did not want to cooperate in the case against Jones. They also say several other witness interviews did not line up with what the waitress originally told police. With both of those factors combined, the DA's office determined there was not enough evidence against Jones to constitute a battery charge. Now, Jones is currently on a 90-day deferred sentence, and if he violates any of the terms, like returning to TD Show Club, he could face up to 90 days in jail and a $500 fine. Back to you, Kim.
MMA fighter John Bones Jones has been arrested again for DWI and negligent use of a firearm. The criminal complaint says officers responded to a call about gunshots along Central around 1 o'clock this morning. When they arrived, they found Jones drunk in his car. Jones says he didn't know anything about the gunshots, but did admit to driving earlier. He failed 3 sobriety tests. Police say his breathalyzer was at or above twice the legal limit. Police later found a handgun and an open bottle of alcohol. Jones is charged with aggravated DWI, negligent use of a firearm in possession, an open container. Now, Jones does have a previous DWI in New York from 2012 after crashing into a pole. He was also arrested for a hit and run of a pregnant woman in 2015 for violating his probation in that case for allegedly drag racing, and he was facing charges for battery in 2019 for involving a waitress at TD's. He received a deferred sentence in that case.
Metro Police, Florida 18405, how may I help you?
Hey, this is Eduardo Caesar's Public Security.
Hi.
Hey, we've got a possible DV call, domestic violence call. Female is bleeding from the nose and mouth.
Do you know where this happened at?
We believe it happened in the room.
Do you know room?
6716. So she's not admitting to any domestic violence, any physical violence. But I mean, she's bleeding from the nose and mouth. She's down with us while the male is up at the room. And he's actually a professional MMA fighter, Jonathan Jones.
Police report, according to MMAfighting.com, was filed on April 5th, related to a March 30th alleged incident where a drug testing agent, Crystal Martinez, came to his test to collect a sample as part of UFC's anti-doping program. They showed up at 4 p.m. to get a urine sample, and Jones was cooperative at first, but apparently he got more and more upset. They offered to do a blood sample and said Jones allegedly appeared agitated, was tense and puffed up, began asking them questions like if they had money because he was going to sue them. And then he took her phone away from her and started recording them. Basically, a big scene was made. The woman said she was terrified, with Jones allegedly standing less than a foot away from her at one point, and she wanted to just end the test, but was afraid Jones might hit her because athletes in the UFC face potential repercussions for not doing drug tests. She wanted to call for help, but Jones still had her phone. Eventually, he did take the urine test, gave her back the phone. She was going to call the police, but they informed the UFC first. And now she has contacted the police and wants to pursue criminal charges against Jones.
John Jones is out of the fight game and back in legal trouble. Just days after announcing his retirement, Jones is facing new criminal charges, accused of running a red light and plowing into another car. But as News 13's Jessica Garate reports, when police showed up, it wasn't Jones they found at the scene.
It's the middle of the night when first responders check out a woman sitting in a crashed sedan. Right away, they learn
she said she has no pants, so
they find the car at the intersection of San Mateo and Lomas on February 21st with the airbags deployed after crashing into a red Ford. Witnesses tell police
the driver
as the woman in the car explains, the driver took off.
This is my vehicle.
It's your vehicle, but where's your friend right now?
Later telling police who that friend is.
My friend is Bones Jones, John Jones.
John Bones Jones, the well-known UFC heavyweight champion who announced his retirement from MMA last month. She says they were drinking together at Jones's Northeast Heights home before he crashed while giving her a ride home and took off on foot, leaving her sitting in the car.
I don't have pants and I just want to go home.
Where are your pants at?
My pants are
then bombarding her with calls and texts.
Someone's calling you.
Yeah. Oh, him again. What?
She hands her phone to the police service aide.
Please talk to him.
How many guys did you guys set up out there with you?
Don't worry about them, man. Were you the one driving the vehicle?
The man on the other end won't identify himself, but his friend confirms.
They're the most evil people you'll ever meet.
That's John Jones.
As Jones makes cryptic remarks.
They don't waste their cases with just killing you on petty crimes. But they definitely listen to conversations like this, and some of them are bored enough to kill you.
A few days later, a detective reaches Jones, who admits to drinking with his friend that night, but
I have cameras in my house, and I was home the whole night.
Claiming she left on her own.
It's so sad that she resulted in doing that instead of. Yeah, that's absolutely nuts. Honestly, I flat out was not there.
Okay.
I swear on my children.
God, you f***ing suck.